is up, everybody? It's your boy, King Boys Productions, and I am back at it with another reaction video. So today, I am here with New York rappers versus Chicago rappers versus Florida rappers versus Atlanta rappers. This video kind of caught my attention, or at least this idea kind of caught my attention, just because, for those of you who don't know, I currently live in Atlanta. I'm originally from Michigan. This is a little backstory in case we got some new people in here. Originally from Michigan, moved to Atlanta. Oh my god, I just rolled over my cord. Moved to Atlanta. So I live here now, but so that kind of caught my attention. A little sad that Detroit didn't make the list, but I do think definitely that Detroit doesn't have as many well-known artists or like poppin' artists as other cities, especially like New York, Chicago, Atlanta, Florida. I guess Chicago, Atlanta, and New York are all cities, but Florida is a state, so that's kind of a bullshit. But I went to a trap music museum a couple weekends ago in Atlanta, and it was actually really cool, because I never realized like how many different artists are actually from Atlanta. So it was like the Trap Music Museum. It had like Future, T.I., Migos, who else was in it? 2 Chainz. I'm trying to think. Who the fuck else was there? There's a few other people there. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But there was a bunch of people, exhibits and stuff that you could go visit. And it was really cool. It was a really cool thing. Young Jeezy, I think, is from Atlanta. He was there, or his exhibit, I should say. These were all exhibits. They weren't actually, the people weren't there. I wish they were, but it was a pretty cool museum. Anyway, I just feel like the Detroit artists, they aren't as well known in the mainstream. Obviously, there's like Eminem and Big Sean, and then T Grizzly are kind of like the 3 biggest names as far as like mainstream. But after that, there's not a lot of mainstream artists out of Detroit, which it's sad, because that's my city, man. But Detroit definitely has its own sound, and you can definitely hear it if you go to listen to any like Detroit artist. That's not one of like the major ones or the big ones. Even T Grizzly has a little bit of this sound, but if you go listen to like Sada Baby or Cash Kid, 42 Doug, any of them, you'll hear this Detroit style beat in there. And it's just so good. So I'll definitely recommend checking it out. But we're gonna listen to this. We're gonna see if the city that I currently live in, Atlanta, is the best of all the cities. I don't know. Oh yeah, Thug. That's another one that was at that museum. Young Thug. I'm trying to think what else. There was one more that I'm forgetting off the top of my head, but maybe they'll bring it up in the video and I'll remember. But anyway, let's get right into this. This is a Lua video, by the way. And yo, actually, one more thing before I start, just because I have to bring this up. Dude, Bud Light, I shouldn't say Bud Light. No, I'm just kidding. But Bud Light came out with these like seltzers, these hard soda seltzers. These shits are fire. They are fire. If you are of age to drink, I would definitely recommend these. There's a regular cola, cherry cola, an orange, and a citrus, which is like, so basically like, this one's kind of tastes like a Coke or a Pepsi. The other one's cherry Pepsi, Sprite, and then like Fanta or Sunkist, whatever. Dude, these are fire. I would definitely recommend these if you're old enough to drink, or if I don't know the fucking laws, because I heard in some states you can be under adult supervision and drink. I don't know, but whatever. Just be safe. That's all I'm saying. Just be safe. Dude, this beat is fire. Okay, move on. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so it's gonna switch back up.
You cannot say pop and forget the smoke. I'm from the floors where niggas told they couldn't be cribs, so they turn from.
I don't need no Molly to be savage. When I'm on that Molly, I feel savage.
Never seen a nigga hung with a gold chain. I'd rather sing about the same things that we claim.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
Andre 3000, I forgot Outkast is from Atlanta.
It's time to fuck up the whole gang. Come fuck with the mob. Shout out to the laws and the guys.
And Childish Gambino. Oh, I didn't know it. Fucking with them. You won't get fucked over. Oh yeah, Florida. Damn, Kodak, man. His exhibit at the museum was fire, dude. It was the baby Pluto.
I'm in a mess. I hit him hating and talking and whispering, watching them mumbling under their breath. Yeah.
Yo, did y'all see? There's a snippet of Fabio and Leroy made a song. I forgot what the song's name that they sampled, but they sampled some like probably like 10-year-old pop song. And dude, it sounds so fire. It's like a drill beat, and like I heard a little bit of a snippet of that. Dude, Leroy snaps, and I didn't think I'd ever hear Leroy on like a trap or a drill. That's what I'm thinking. Drill, not trap. Drill. I never thought I would hear Leroy on a drill type beat, but he sounded fire on that.
My brother told me get some property. I kept getting Glocky. I told him I only drink Wacky.
Oh, I didn't even know Rodway was from Florida.
Trapping with no pistol. Get the fuck off of the block.
I always forget he was from here too. Damn.
Running your mouth. I have my young niggas running your house. You could be dead for the sun even now.
Not you born hustler, nigga. Stunning is my strong suit. Flexing with 100 cash. Look at what these.
I can't even stop getting money, I got a disorder. Gave it only like dildos, effing got a dick on it. 12 baby having 4 or 5 killers.
And
baby got children.
I be forgetting. And Gunna too is from Atlanta.
Cause I'll come and take your life away. Many men.
I be with real killers. I'm a rapping street nigga. Copy, paste, delete niggas. Can't wait till we.
Them niggas only ballin' when they albums drop. I got a line of cars.
I thought Rick Ross was from New York for some reason. I don't know why.
Had a knife in my back when I wrote this shit.
Yeah, we knew he was from New York.
When I noticed it, I shoot up and leave back.
Came a long way from we was living in the
Dolph is from Chicago. Was from Chicago.
White coupe, but a pecan. Big bitch,
Puerto Rican.
take you out to Paraguay.
At the hospital, might need another liver. Kidney failures, I tell you, this shit couldn't be no realer. My body in drugs.
I see no changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, it's like worth living, should I fix myself?
This that level make devils pray now. Hold up, no peace, hold up, police.
I did not know Soulja was from Atlanta.
Why be crank that Soulja boy? That
She but my little bitch, she better. Billy Bissity, but I already hit. How the fuck you tote your gun?
I have not heard of his new stuff. I've not heard any of Bobby's new stuff. Oh yeah, this is Jacksonville. I remember that. That's the. And Gucci. I be forgetting.
I can see you wanna vibe with me. Just say you wanna vibe with me. Feeling like I won the lottery. Who take what you tweaking? I said it was one little nigga. I mean, I done got the flow. Who got you?
It's that hold your breath, cardiac arrest.
They say that my music sound like alien sex.
Aliens see by the years, big fast and the furious. Gripping my Mac, watch the rear of the mirror. But guess on my neck on the leer, I'm superior.
They can just use all the Migos.
down, they smoking so pound. All they deep on, empty the round. Get caught, but I won't make it sound.
They know that is murder when them niggas see me. No ass in my circle, all these niggas cheat.
I did not see. I didn't know Cardi was from. I thought he was from New York. Yeah, what is this song?
Just add him to the family tree. Smacked his ass with the back of the heat. Stello got hit from the back.
Yeah, I'm with Fat Tug. Pass the word, he clapped stick. Watch my back, I hawk him down. It was me and Chubby.
Niggas act like some been taken. What? Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening. Been kicking shit, popping out daily.
Spider-Man, how about the prison? Catch a body, then hit up the jeweler. I got 20 blue tips in the Ruger.
I'm stuck at Jacksonville, my ankle monitor keep beeping. Don't wanna be here, trying so hard to duck the streets, but I can't leave.
Dead shot.
They can't make your head rock. I love this song. Slippery.
You spent like 10 at whips, the D.O. what I step in. My bag Louis V, blocks and beams, all up in his feet.
Where were you when I was stuck in the trouble, my fist in the pole, yeah. Where were you when I was fucked up and they let me
No bout, really shot a nigga with my brother shit. We'll make a
Hopper
nigga
with a
famous, put him
chopper.
on the news quick. I love bad bitches,
That's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem.
Tiptoe, pocket so fat like a hippo. I turn white to a widow.
If I ain't with the gang, I'm still with my gun. Bitch, what was you thinking? Don't care if I'm out of the game. And watch
Dude, he's so fire.
I let off a gun clip.
Montana's so
Got
fire.
zombie tilt, they done flushed the whole
What
world.
is this?
I ain't never going broke for no hoe, never, forever.
Bello just stuff at the whip. When you mention the boss in my name, I'm legit. Like, I ain't passing my gun, I won't miss.
Ooh, 100 on these blood diamonds, all blue strips. He can hide it, he gon' find his whole crew here.
I swear I be talking, but nobody wanna hear me. Mama, I'm so heartless cause the way
Walked in, Billy Truth crawling.
And Key too? I didn't see. I'm learning some people are from Atlanta.
Every fall he get hit in his gut. Keep a knot on my hip cause I swear that I'm clutch.
Straight, that sound like a love story. Stress you, I didn't mean to talk to you. We with the internet beef, we get at them. I ain't finna tweet with you, don't tag me in no status. Neighborhood hero.
Like a little bit speaky bonnets. Shooting that Glock supersonics. I dropped the dub on it.
When she feeling for you like it's Sparta. Free like a butterfly, she wanna Ella. She wanna come back, don't know what to tell her.
All I do is get paid. All you do is damn hate.
Lil Reese, Fulio.
Corbin got kidnapped. How the fuck a grown man go?
All this frame got me going through it. Ever since I felt pain, I've been on tour.
How many years on the jet ski? I might nut in that bitch if she let me. I pop a perky and stuff feeling sexy. Pandemic over, go get you some
Hot Atlanta smoking green cauliflower. Tangerine, yeah, I call it sweet.
peanut butter Glock. I pray this bitch don't jam. I be quick to shoot something. I ain't talking red cam. I been waking up the racks, bitch. $250,000 need a rack lift. My little nigga let the Mac rip. Left a baby.
I'm with your bitch and I ran out of condoms. Started fucking a road, no problem. Please give a stick cause you know that I got
What is this beat? Yo, hold on. What was that song? That was literally like they were making fun of the baby that one time for making that Krusty Krab ass beat. This is literally like a sea shanty. What was this? Look at this.
Bitch and I ran out of condoms. Started fucking a road, no problem. Please
What is this beat? It sounds like a little violin going fast as hell. Fucking Bikini Bottom ass beat.
I don't know how niggas snitch. It's easy just to not talk. That nigga head ain't worth shit. It's easy just to get by.
Never too famous to hop on these beats and remind them beat Lotto way big as he gets.
Oh yeah, Lotto is fire.
I love they switch.
I guess they forgot about all the blood and tears they
Forgot about this dude.
Cause when I see them, they act like they
Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just popped up.
I thought he was from Florida.
Couple weeds sipping on no green man. Welcome to the land, baby girl. This the G team. Chopping out the club.
I'm a walking Bennett nigga. I should be a LC. I keep shooters on point with me just like I'm CB.
I fuck with Jane's death. I fuck with him.
They tried to kill me at the range. Shout out my out they brought
Cause I was slanging out the blind, see what going on.
Why do all the Florida dudes have weird ass hair? Is that like a Florida thing? Oh, and JID. Bro, okay. This is a wash. I'm sorry, this is a wash. I'm a resident of this damn city now. So, like, Atlanta, it's just dominating. I'm sorry, it's dominating. As far as, like, just the absolute, like, better group of rap, I gotta say, what do y'all think? Like, honestly, do y'all think it will, what city do you think had the best group as a whole? Not as like, oh, your favorite rappers from Chicago or whatever, or your favorite rappers from New York, so you just pick New York. No, like, as a whole, what was the best? And I honestly feel like it was Atlanta. And, you know, obviously I have the little bias of living here, but, dude, just seeing the comparison every time, I feel like there's a couple times where it was like a New York, a Chicago, and a Florida rapper. I'm like, who is this? But almost every single time it went to Atlanta, I was like, oh yeah. So I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like as a whole, Atlanta, it's the rap capital. It is. It is for a reason. Like the most, like the biggest names are from Atlanta, and the ones who like change the game are from Atlanta. It's just the way it is. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. Every city does have its own sound, though. You can tell, like obviously New York has that like drill, like especially like the inner cities, like in New York City, there's that drill style. Chicago, if you know, some guys have their own little style, but there's that Chicago sound, that like aggressive Chicago sound. In Florida, there's that kind of more singing style sound, and they all have like bizarre ass haircuts. That's just like a thing of Florida, I guess. I don't know if Atlanta, like, obviously they have like the trap music, but like I don't know if it has like its own specific sound. I know Detroit has its own sound. Like every city has like its own sound, which is so cool about rap music. Like I feel like it's not like that with other genres. Like you could have no guess if it's just some random artist in a different genre. You would really have like no clue where that person's from. But like you listen to like a more underground rapper, and if they even semi sound like people in their city, you can take a guess. You can be like, oh, this is kind of like a drill style. I guess he's from New York. And if you're right, you're right. you know, there's obviously the chance that you could be wrong, but there's been multiple times, I don't know if you guys have even caught me, where we've been listening to, like, watching videos on the channel. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't even know who this dude is, but I know he's from Detroit. Like, since from listening to Detroit music, like, I know what the sound from Detroit is, right? And, you know, maybe it's different in other cities, and, like, you learn if you, like, live there and listen to that, like, more underground artists from that area, you learn, like, what exactly they sound like, the more underground ones. But, like, I can just tell Detroit. You can just tell by the beats. You can tell what Detroit rappers do. So, I just think it's cool. I think it's cool that every city has, like, its own unique sound. Obviously, there's outliers, and there's people that are from a city but don't sound a certain way. But for the most part, a lot of these guys have, like, a similar style because that's what they grew up listening to. So it makes sense that that's the style that they want to make or they gravitate towards. Because if you listen to something your whole life, you listen to this kind of rap all your life, then that's, like, what you train yourself to do. Or, like, you and your buddies are if you're ever freestyling or something, you're freestyling to those type beats. And then in your head, you find out how to make rhymes to those type beats, and then that's how it works. So, all right. If you guys did like, please leave a like. Please subscribe. Original video is in the description down below if you'd like to check that out for yourself. Also, let me know. Let me know what if you have a city, what city you think is the best, first of all. And also, like, if your city didn't make it, leave some of the artists from your city, and we can all judge it in the comments. You know, like, if you're from Memphis, I don't really know who's from. I don't really know that many from Memphis. I know, like, Charlotte. I only really know 2, and that's J. Cole and DaBaby from Charlotte. There's, you know, obviously there's a lot of, like, rappers from Compton or just LA in general. You know, obviously there's a lot from there's a lot from Texas. I'm trying to think. There's probably a bunch from Vegas. There's, like, big cities, and then there's, you know, obviously there's people, like, sprinkled around and shit. Where are they from? I don't know. And, like, I would even be interested in listening to, like, foreign rappers too that were born somewhere else too. You know, I don't know. Maybe Lil will make a part 2 with different cities. That would be kind of interesting. So, hey, Lil, get on that. All right, thank y'all. Love y'all. And until next time, it's your boy, King Boys Productions. Squaw.
My love's like a black hole sun, so bright when it burns, so dark when it's done. So hard to relate to one when I find myself tripping off that blunt. Off this blunt, so I might be blunt if I do confront you. Don't run, no, don't run from the black hole sun.